You're listening to Don't Miss This on Paris Underground Radio. For more great content, including bonus videos of events in and around Paris, please join us on Patreon. Hello, and welcome to Don't Miss This, your weekly roundup of the best of what's happening in Paris this week. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity, the creator and founder of the Paris Underground Radio podcast network, featuring podcasts on a wide range of topics that come out 6 days a week and are made for people just like you. If you haven't yet, please sign up for our newsletter. It comes out every Sunday and includes a little program of what's to come each week, so you always know what's happening on the Paris Underground Radio podcasts. You can sign up on parisundergroundradio.com. Hello, my little chickadees, and welcome to the Season 6 finale of Don't Miss This. This episode is my 87th, so I've decided to take a well-deserved break for the month of August. If you miss me, you can always find me on Patreon, where I'll be putting out weekly videos with insider looks into some of the events and exhibits I've been enjoying in Paris. I'll also be sharing some older videos on social media, so watch out for those. And you'll find more details at the end of this episode. This week begins on a bicycle and ends under the Iranian sun. In between, you can treat yourself to candlelight concerts, get to know Eiffel like never before, and ogle choreographed wrestlers. Discover a spooky phantom station, go on a timed double date, dance in a disco garden, and so much more. And please don't fret, I'd never leave you hanging for one whole month, so at the end of this episode, I'll also share some of the highlights you have to look forward to in August. This week's edition of Don't Miss This covers the week of Sunday, July 23rd through Saturday, July 30th, 2023. If you're listening to this on the day it comes out, then you still have a chance to watch the finale of the Tour de France on the Champs-Élysées. If you're not, you'll have to wait until 2025 for your next shot, because next year, due to the Olympics that everyone's always on about, the finale will happen in Nice. So, what can you expect on Sunday, July 23rd? Well, the final leg of the men's race will leave from Saint-Quentin-en-Yvelines, pass through much of Ile-de-France, complete 8 circuits in Paris, and then finish on the Avenue des Champs-Élysées. This leg is 115.1 kilometers long and finishes up the total 3,402.3 kilometers, or 2,115 miles. The cyclists are expected to arrive sometime between 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., and for the race to end somewhere between 5:45 and 7:45 p.m. I'm not much of a sporty myself, but I did discover that British twin brothers Adam and Simon Yates are currently in 3rd and 5th place respectively, with about a minute and a half of total time between them. So that's kind of cool. Please note that road closures and restrictions are expected on and around the Champs-Élysées and Place de la Concorde, with traffic prohibited on Sunday from 9:30 a.m. until 11 p.m. For more information and to see the exact route, please visit letour.fr. That's LETOUR.fr. How would you like to visit somewhere spooky, somewhere underground, somewhere haunted? Well, on July 26th, the new Disney movie Haunted Mansion, or Le Manoir Hanté, based on the Disney attraction, will be released in France. So, from now through August 2nd, you can visit one of Paris's mysterious ghost stations, an abandoned metro stop that's no longer in use. The station in question is Saint-Martin, nestled on Line 9 between Strasbourg-Saint-Denis and Rue Publique, which has been closed since 1939. This station, the largest and most mysterious of the ghost stations, has been transformed into an immersive 75-meter-long haunted mansion hallway where you'll find portraits of all the main characters of the film and a ghostly bride. All you have to do is hop on Line 9 between Strasbourg-Saint-Denis and Rue Publique from now through August 2nd to catch a glimpse of all that spookiness. If the Haunted Mansion has whet your appetite for filmmaking, you may enjoy the Ciné Balade beginning this week along the Canal de Lourdes, where I myself once filmed. These cinema walks will highlight the filming locations of many French movies filmed along the Canal de Lourdes. You'll discover shooting locations for movies like Zéro de Conduite, Le Père et le Jeune, hors normes, and en chœur, and by filmmakers like Marcel Carnier, Jacques Prévert, and more. You'll even visit locations for some of France's best TV series, like Le Bureau des Légendes, Baron Noir, and 10%. You'll be introduced to films that talk about the neighborhood itself, from back in the days of slaughterhouses, and stories of the canal's lockkeepers and workers. To further enhance the experience, the guides will have film set photos and video extracts to bring the scenery to life. The Ciné Balade will run from now through August 20th. Each tour begins at 6 p.m. and lasts around 2 hours. Tickets are €15 per person, €8 for children under 14, and include a deck chair and blanket rental for the Parc de la Villette film screenings after the walk, should you be so inclined. For more information, including reservations, please visit exploreparis.com. Did you know that this year marks the 100th anniversary of the death of Gustave Eiffel? Well, in honor of Eiffel's illustrious life, the Cité de l'Architecture et du Patrimoine, which itself overlooks the Eiffel Tower, has created a new exhibit titled Le Paris de Gustave Eiffel, or Gustave Eiffel's Paris. This retrospective will trace Eiffel's career, adding new dimensions beyond the tower he is most famous for. You'll find a detailed map of the places he's lived and worked, and be introduced to many of the projects he worked on. You'll discover how Paris shaped his private life and his professional career, and delve deeper into his relationships with other artists and architects. Men like Eugène Emmanuel Viollet-le-Duc, Auguste Bartholdi, with whom he worked on the Statue of Liberty, and Charles Garnier, creator of the Opéra Garnier. You'll discover Eiffel's passion for aerodynamics, aeronautics, and meteorology, and explore recreation of his office complete with its original furniture. Le Paris de Gustave Eiffel will be at the Cité de l'Architecture et du Patrimoine from Wednesday, July 26th through January 8th, 2024. And more information can be found at citédelarchitecture.fr. That's CITEDELARCHITECTURE.fr. How would you like a little romance to go with your summer? Are you single and ready to mingle? Is your friend? Well, Drink and Match Paris is coming to Paris beginning on Wednesday, July 26th. What is Drink and Match, you ask? Drink and Match, which I've somehow managed to misspell 3 times in 3 different ways, are speed dating evenings with a twist. That twist? Your friend. By which I mean you will speed date as a duo. You and your friend will speed date 10 other pairs for 10 minutes apiece in an effort to find love matches. Why as a duo, you ask? Well, apparently, according to a study published in the journal Psychological Science, people surrounded by one or more of their friends are considered more attractive at first sight. At the end of the evening, the bar will open and you can drink and dance the night away with your newest crush. Drink and Match will take place at Aubin on Wednesday, July 26th, and then again on August 9th from 7 to 10 p.m., with the speed dating beginning at 7:30. This event is intended for heterosexuals between 25 and 35 years old. You must sign up as a pair, and your partner must identify as the same sex as you. Tickets are €40 and includes 1 drink. For more information, including registration, please visit feverup.com. While we're talking romance, might I tempt you with an open-air, candlelit jazz concert in the Coeur d'Honneur of the Monet de Paris, where for 3 nights you can attend Louis Armstrong Hommage à la Bougie, or Louis Armstrong Tribute to the Candle, Under the Stars. 6 jazz musicians will play the classics, songs like Hello Dolly, C'est si bon, Cheek to Cheek, When the Saints, and What a Wonderful World. You can treat your taste buds at the Café Frappé by Bloom with cocktails made from Southern Comfort, which incidentally comes from New Orleans, the birthplace of jazz. Candlelight open air Louis Armstrong Hommage à la Bougie will be in the Coeur d'Honneur of the Monet de Paris from Thursday, July 27th through Saturday, July 29th. For more information, including ticketing, please visit feverup.com. If, however, you like your music with a little more techno, head to the forecourt of the Hôtel de Ville at Notre Dame for Beats by Bits, an outdoor version of 16-bit, German choreographer Paula Rosalind's clubbing creation. In Beats by Bits, the dancers are dressed as wrestlers. Quote, Beat by Bits views techno as a social, political, and cultural event. As a decades-old transatlantic exchange, it represents an Afro-futuristic expression for Detroit's Black community and a symbol of liberation for Berlin when the wall came down. As well as a reflection on the genre's past, Beat by Bits is a cutting response to the shock of the pandemic and the fragility of our freedom to commune in the club's collective hypnosis. End quote. You can see a trailer on their website, and it's weird in all the right ways. Beat by Bits will be at Notre Dame de Paris on Thursday, July 27th, the Parvis de l'Hôtel de Ville on Friday, July 28th, and on the Quai de la Seine by Port Soferino on Saturday, July 29th, all at 7 p.m. and is free to attend. For more information, please visit parislete.fr. That's Paris, Lete.fr. Okay, let's take a quick break from the music and head to the 13th for an open-air cinema spread throughout the arrondissement. The focus of this film festival is Paris herself, with 2 films featuring Paris in 2 Parisian parks. The first is Une Sirène à Paris, or A Mermaid in Paris, at their Jardin Abbé Pierre Grand Moulin on Friday, July 28th. And the second is Fabuleux Destin d'Amélie Poulain, better known as Amélie, at the Parc de Choisy on August 4th, and both are free to attend. For more information, please visit marie13.paris.fr. That's MAIRIE13.paris.fr. And now, back to the music. On Friday, July 28th, you can get your groove on with Disco Garden, with the Deviant Disco crew at Jardin 21. Perched just off the canal, you'll be treated to a quote-unquote musical cruising, with disco music ranging from Italo to dark disco. And for this edition, you'll be joined by Petit Rue de Paname, Capman, and Eva Peel, the founder of the collective, whose mission is to, quote, make you dance away from the dictates of mass clubbing, end quote. Disco Garden will be at the Jardin 21 on Friday, July 28th from 9 p.m. to 4 a.m. and is free to attend. For more information, please visit jardin21.fr. That's JARDIN21.fr. The very next day, head over to Les Arts Ludiques for Festival Soleil d'Iran, or the Iranian Sun Festival, an intercultural festival celebrating the rich and diverse cultural and artistic life of Iran. Here you'll find workshops ranging from calligraphy to Iranian dance to drawing to games. You can learn to speak Farsi, be introduced to Iranian music, stand with Iranian products, and attend a roundtable about the situation of women in Iran. This event will culminate in a concert of traditional Iranian music. And this event is run by Cozon, an association that, quote, promotes the languages and cultures of exiled people. It offers interactive and user-friendly language courses in small groups taught by exiled people, and offers festive intercultural events that highlight a country or a tradition, end quote. Festival Soleil d'Iran will be at the Arts Ludiques on Saturday, July 29th from 12 p.m. to 8 p.m. The festival is free to attend, although there is a nominal fee associated with some of the workshops. For more information, including ticketing, please visit leharsartludique.paris. That's LEHASARDLUDIQUE.Paris. Are you a book lover who's always looking for the next best book? Or an avid reader who'd love the chance to ask their favorite author a question? Well, then you might like my other podcast, Storytime in Paris, where I interview writers with a French connection, with questions that come from you, the author's fans and followers. Then, the authors treat us to a reading from their books. Listen now to Storytime in Paris on parisundergroundradio.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. We'll be right back with Don't Miss This after a word from our sponsors. And now, back to Don't Miss This. Let's head now into the future. Let me share with you some of the cool things that will be happening throughout the month of August. If you're into street art, check out Fragments, the new free street art exhibit opening in the crypt of the Église de la Madeleine. For this exhibit, the brotherly duo Ensemble Réel, who've exhibited previously at the Colors Festival and the Permis de Démolition event, have created this new exhibit together, comprising 40 different pieces. The duo are known for superpositioning materials to build up or break down various subjects. And here, you'll find pieces made from layers of wood mixed with paint, canvas, and more wood. Pieces made from paper combining 3D superposition techniques, collages, and painting. Immersive installations for the public to modulate and walk through. And engravings, a new venture for the duo. Fragments will be in the crypt of the Église de la Madeleine from August 26th through September 3rd and is free to attend. For more information, please visit roussard.com. That's ROUSSARD.com. At the end of the month, you can get your jazz on with the Jazz Festival at La Villette. The Jazz Festival prides itself on being a place of invigorating diversity, welcoming the great names of jazz. For 12 days, jazz will take over the Grande Halle de la Villette and the Cité de la Musique. This year, performers include Ethiopian keyboardist Mulatu Astatke, American soulman Lee Fields, Malian singer Wumu Sangare, French double bass player Henri Texier, British group Go-Go Penguin, and the incredible De La Soul, and many others. The Jazz Festival will be at La Villette from August 30th through September 10th, and ticket prices vary according to the concert. For more information, including programming and ticketing, please visit jazzalavillette.com. That's jazz, ALAVILLETTE.com. And then there are the film festivals, because if there is one thing that can make a Parisian summer even better, it's a film festival. And let me briefly tell you about 5 that are launching in August. First, there's Gare aux Ducs, a free open-air film festival featuring documentaries like Pourquoi on se bat, Rachel Carlson, La Mère de l'Écologie, and Taming the Garden. Here at the Recyclerie, you can find a deck chair, slip on some headphones, plant your feet in the grass, and enjoy a film on the rails of the Petite Ceinture. Gare aux Ducs will be at the Recyclerie from August 16th through August 27th and is free to attend. You can find more information on Facebook. Second, there's Ciné Jardin, the free open-air film festival in Parisian gardens throughout the city. This festival is a documentary film and ecology festival whose objective is to, quote, encourage the broadest understanding of ecological issues, to promote dialogue and changes in behavior through convivial evenings, end quote. Each evening takes place in 3 stages. At 6:15 p.m., there will be a guided tour of the garden. At 7:30 p.m., you can share in a potluck dinner, which are meant to be organic, vegetarian, local, and zero waste. And then at 8:30 p.m., the films will be screened, sometimes in the presence of the filmmaker. In addition, you can find introductory workshops on documentaries and the environment for young people from working-class neighborhoods, some of whose productions are shown before the screenings. Ciné Jardin will take place in the gardens throughout Paris from August 17th through September 9th and is free to attend. For more information, please visit cine-jardin.fr. That's CINE-JARDINS.fr. Next up is a brand new open-air cinema to be held by the Vedette de Paris at the foot of the Eiffel Tower. The quay of the Porte de Seffrin, where the boats are moored, will be transformed into a space dedicated to cinema with deck chairs and a giant screen, and the films will be dedicated to the City of Light. Each evening, 100 people will be able to watch a movie about Paris. Movies like Ratatouille, La Tour Montparnasse Infernelle, and Le Fabuleux Destin d'Amélie Poulain. The Vedette de Paris Cinema en plein air will take place at the Porte de Seffrin from August 23rd through August 27th, and tickets are €20. For more information, please visit vedettedeparis.fr. That's VEDETTESDE Paris.fr. For our next open-air cinema, let's head to a chateau. For 3 nights, you can watch the films La Princesse de Montpensier, Forrest Gump, and Neuf Mois Ferme, all from the glorious courtyard of the Château de Vincennes. Une Toile sur les Étoiles will take place in the courtyard of the Château de Vincennes from August 24th through August 26th and is free to attend. For more information, please visit vincennes.fr. That's vincennes.fr. Our final August film festival is the Silhouette Festival, the largest free outdoor short film festival in Paris, which is held in the Parc de la Butte du Chapeau Rouge. Here you can watch short and medium-length films in all genres over 9 evenings and listen to free outdoor concerts. The Silhouette Festival will take place at the Parc de la Butte du Chapeau Rouge from August 25th through September 2nd and is free to attend. For more information, including the full program, please visit association-silhouette.com. That's association-silhouette.com. Well, that's it for Season 6 of Don't Miss This. I'll be taking the month of August off from podcasting, but you'll find lots of brand new content over on Patreon, including weekly videos of insider views of some of the best exhibits happening in Paris right now, as well as access to our fabulous book club. You'll also find bonus episodes and behind-the-scene videos. Head to patreon.com/Paris Underground Radio to join. If you like this podcast, please don't forget to rate and review it wherever you listen to podcasts. This is the fastest and easiest way to support the podcast. It will help me attract more listeners, and the more listeners I have, the more we can grow and the more opportunities I'll have to share with you. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity. You can find me on all socials at Jennyphoria. That's JennyPhoria. Thank you so much for listening, and happy exploring! Don't Miss This is produced by Jennifer Garrity for Paris Underground Radio. For more on this show and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com.